It's a hockey stream on part 2 of episode 599 of the VIG Lounge. And will the Golden Knights be able to repeat what they did in game 1 as they storm the gates of Lenovo Center? Or will the Hurricanes enter the eye of this storm and change the Golden Knights' fortunes? There's only one way to find out. Before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right into Game 2 of the 2026 Stanley Cup Final. Golden Knights, Hurricanes here on the VIG Lounge. Vegas got out to a hot start, 2-0 in the first in Game 1. Don't really want to change all that much, you would think, if you're John Tortorella. Canes win the opening draw, which is to the surprise of nobody who views this channel. Golden Knights get the puck, though. Dorofeev shaken, bacon, shoots, denied, rebound! And Anderson swallows that one as he's under siege early in the first minute of Game 2. Highlighting Mark Stone, who had a fantastic goal off the feed from Jack Eichel in the first game of the Stanley Cup playthrough, of course. Stone has it again. This time finds Eichel in front, and Anderson denied that one. Golden Knights with the first 3 shots. Now to Dorofeev. Plays catch with McNabb. Up the left side now to Jack Eichel. Eichel trying to pivot. Finds a way to the net, and he may be unstoppable. But the puck was stopped by Frederik Andersen. Second line out now for Vegas. Really nice to see William Karlsson get such an elevated role. I've always been a fan of his ever since he came over to Vegas as an original misfit. And I hope they find a way to keep him because of the salary cap. I mean, I hear that Adie Hill may be a potential cap casualty if they can find a way to move him, but Vegas does always find a way to make the money work, so I'm hoping that William Karlsson will remain a Golden Knight, especially having chemistry with this new look second line of Brett Howden and William Karlsson. Or William Karlsson, Brett Howden, and Mitch Marner, I should say. That would make a little more sense. So I was just talking about Karlsson. First shot by Carolina is a doozy, and it's handled by Hart. Blocked in front, rebound, score, Jackson Blake. Well, Carolina got the first goal this time, and it's their most productive line going to work. It is weird seeing someone other than Jeff Skinner in a number 53 for Carolina, but whatever. Works for Jackson Blake. And I mean, there was some bumping of Carter Hart, but I think that was by a Golden Knights, so nothing you can do. Carolina takes the 1-0 lead here in Game 2. Cross now to Noah Hannafin. Up to Jack Eichel as he tries to get this goal back for the VGK. Couldn't quite do it. Mark Stone had it deflect away. Long drive by the former Kane, Noah Hannafin. Started his career in Carolina. Jordan Staal just got knocked down. Much to the delight to one of my best friends, Claudia Serre. Robinson knocked down as well. Golden Knights trying to get this goal back and get this game tied up. Third line looks to go to work. Colton Sissons to the net, denied by Anderson. Now to the blue line. Caden Korzak with a blast, and Anderson's got it before the rebound is available. 8:32 to go. Highlighting Freddie Anderson. as he's made some excellent saves. I think that was more than 42% of a threat, thank you. Third line still out there for Vegas. Carolina wins the draw. Robinson finds Aho. Stick puck knocked away. And Tomas Hertl is in. Cuts back to the net, denied by Anderson. Nice defensive stick by Korczak. Hertl carries in once more. Barbashev on his left wing. Spins away from Svechnikov. Down the wall to Hertl. Lauzon drive, scores! What a drive by number 5, and the Golden Knights tie it at 1. This Golden Knights third line just kept the Canes hemmed in. And able to get that pass up to the blue line, and Jeremy Lauzon does indeed get his Stanley Cup final goal as he just blasts this one at 99.4 miles an hour past Anderson. And this game is even. A little over 5 minutes to go here in the third period, or in the first period, I should say. I forgot this is game 2. I'm exhausted, feeling under the weather, so any mistakes I can blame on that. Marner! There was no mistake about that one! Viva Mitch Marner! And the Golden Knights lead it 2-1! Marner from Howden at 15:31, and this is beautiful. All starts with the hit from McNabb. Knocked down Jankowski. And then Mitch Marner with his second goal of the final. He had a goal in game 1. And no FedEx same delivery on that one. Again, shout outs to the fantastic hockey psychology. They really need to just change that. He does not go by Mitchell Marner. I know that's his real name. William Karlsson with a tip in front. And it's 3-1 Vegas. Wild Bill, what a thrill with a tip in front off the Theodore shot. And this is started again off of a hit. This time by Mitch Marner. Knocking down Jacob Slavin. And now Rod Brindamore. Doesn't know what to do. Carolina had a 1-0 lead relatively early. And then the Golden Knights really got things going in the latter half of this first period. And have now put 3 past Anderson. Save made by Carter Hart. Puck dumped in. Anderson played it. Uh-oh. That was a bad giveaway. Couldn't do much with it, though. Pass banked off the wall and came out of the zone. Carried right back in by Pavel Dorofeev. Dorofeev has it. He drives to the net. Denied, and the rebound knocked away by Anderson. Oh, giveaway out in front. Scores! Marner! Praise be to number 93 as Mitch Marner's got his second of the game. Truly magic Mitch on that play. 4-1 Vegas with 1:18 to go here in the first. Puck carried right back in. Noah Hannafin fires one, and that's blocked. Golden Knights get it back. Now to Stone. Stone lets it go, and it's blocked. Golden Knights were down 1 early, put up 4 in the first, and leaded 4-1 as we enter the first intermission. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 16-6 in favor of the VGK. Hits, 10-4 in favor of the Golden Knights as well. Passing percentage a little closer for both teams. The Canes are leading in that department. Face-offs, not even close. Carolina with a decided edge there. No penalties to speak of. But Vegas took a 1-0 deficit and turned it into a 4-1 lead as we enter into the second period. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes up. Let's see what the second period's all about, shall we? The drive turned aside by Carter Hart. Golden Knights may have lost the draw, but they may win the battle here. Eichel fires, denied by Anderson, and the rebound pushed wide by Stone. Braden McNabb trying to stay with it. Jacob Slavin and Chatfield. Stone gets around both of them. He may skate very slowly, but he knew where to place his feet and had a glorious chance, but Anderson had other ideas. So second time looking at Freddie. So you get one more, and then that's it, sir. Because we got other players to highlight. It could be even other Canes. I don't care. It's just annoying when you get the same player over and over and over again. And he can't be doing that well in net. He's given up 4 goals in a period. So, just saying. Hopefully the Golden Knights goaltending will be better IRL tonight than it was in Game 1. Not saying it was horrible, but definitely wasn't Carter Hart's finest night until it got later on into the game. Golden Knights get it back. Rasmus Anderson dances his way in, and a save made by Freddie Anderson. With nearly 5 minutes gone here in the second. Chant of Go Knights Go. Well, that was a pretty blatant giveaway. And it looks like the Canes are going to get the first penalty of this game for an interference call on Taylor Hall. Maybe they're going to call that a cross-check. We'll have to see. But definitely the puck was nowhere near him. Yeah, cross-checking. Fans don't like it. But it's a pretty blatant call, so as we highlight the goaltending matchup of Carter Hart and Freddie Anderson. Big drive, Anderson off the draw, it was blocked. And the Canes look to get it out. Golden Knights recollect. Rasmus Anderson finds Brett Howden. Howden creates a little bit of space for himself with a little dangle. Given away out in front for William Karlsson. And another chance for Howden. Took time to dust it off, which I think gave Anderson all he needed to be able to make the save. Oh, that was a big hit. Golden Knights trying to take advantage of it, and they couldn't there. Dorofeev back out to the blue line now for Marner. Knocked away. That shot deflected wide. Stone had it, got it up to Pavel Dorofeev. Dorofeev creates some space for himself. Outside in, and a big save there. And maybe a block as well. Carolina's done a very nice job keeping the Golden Knights from getting very many quality chances. As this power play is over. Oh, but Dorofeev got in. Would have been an even strength goal. How is there nobody? And Taylor Hall didn't get enough on that one. Might have been disrupted just enough, or he almost had a clear break. Or a clean break, I should say. Golden Knights have to get it out. Keegan Polisar will dump it in. Collected along the wall, back to the blue line. And Riley Smith lets it go from distance. Again, that's one change that I have. Along with, of course, Riley Smith in for Cole Smith, along with Caden Korzak in for Dylan Coghlan. Just in case you're wondering why my lineup looks a little different than what's actually in. Shot and a save made by Freddie Anderson. And rebound goal, Nikolai Ehlers. And the Canes cut into the lead. It's 4-2. Nothing more you can say. Nice deflection. And Keandre Miller got a point on that one. No relation. Puck carried in now by Mitch Marner. He's on hat-trick watch. Still has the puck. Making everybody look like fools. Shoots, and it's blocked after all that. Maybe I shouldn't have said it that way. Lauzon with a drive. Turned aside by Anderson. Now Howden has it down low. Howden tried to find a lane, but it was knocked away. Taylor Hall just got leveled. Oh, giveaway up the middle to try to avoid the offside into the Canes zone, but regathered and they get the offside anyway. But it's Vegas rather than Carolina. 3:23 to go in the second. As we take a look at the hit there on Taylor Hall from Caden Korzak. Clean, but Mr. Hall went for a ride. Ooh, popcorn. Draw one this time. Big drive by Korzak off the one draw from Eichel. And Anderson saw that all the way and made the save. Congratulations, this is your last feature. Excuse me, I don't care how good of a save you make in period 3. You're not going to be shown again, sir. That is not an edge stat. We've discussed this multiple times. Because you can check the shot totals yourself and deduce how many he's made in that period from that total. It's a bit of extra work, but still, you don't need edge stat for that. Puck carried in now by Jeremy Lauzon. What a beautiful passing play, but Anderson shut that down. Too bad we won't see a replay of that save because I won't allow it off the post from Stone. Eichel has it. He fires, denied by Anderson, shouldered away to the corner. Now to McNabb. Clear lane, he hit another post. And Theodore lets it go, and he puts it wide. Now Barbashev has it. Backhand scores! Ivan the Terrible! And the Golden Knights are back up by 3. We now return to our regularly scheduled program. And that is 2 periods in the books. 5-2 Golden Knights after 40. And are 1 period away from being halfway home to their 2nd Stanley Cup. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 29-13 in favor of the Golden Knights. Carolina has had more shots this game than they did in Game 1 at this point. But Vegas still winning in that department. Hits 18-9 in favor of the VGK. Passing percentage close. Canes winning in that department. Winning going away in the face-offs is Carolina. And Vegas did have a power play. They weren't able to score on it, but they did get a goal later in the period at even strength. And someone new has entered the chat, I guess I should say, as Ivan Barbashev got his first of the final here in Game 2. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. See if the Golden Knights can close this one out. 3rd period action next here on the VIG Lounge. And the Knights trying to get the puck back. And they will. Knocked away. And it's an offside. 18:53 to go. Taking a look at a hit from Braden McNabb. He's got 3 hits. Goal from Mitch Marner. McNabb with 6 hits so far in the series. Jack Eichel. Turning, shooting on the backhand, denied by Anderson. Dorofeev has it around the net, denied once again. Puck knocked away. Golden Knights looking to get it out. Mark Stone will do just that. Stone around everybody, shoots, denied, and Anderson will cover up. 15:52 remaining here in the 3rd as the Golden Knights look to close this one out. Yep, we're not seeing that. Sorry, Frederick. You've been showcased at least 3 times. That's my rule, so good for you for making a save, bud, but we don't need to replay it. Anderson with a shot, and Freddie Anderson makes the save as Rasmus jumped in for a great chance. Canes win the draw. Surprise to nobody. Jackson Blake, one of the 2 Hurricanes that found the back of the net. who actually opened the scoring here in game one, or in game two, rather. See, again, I want to say game one because I haven't played in a while, but I did game one just before game two. And as I mentioned in my game one playthrough, I'm working through a cold that I picked up when I was in Toronto, unfortunately. Southern Ontario germs that a Northern Ontario boy isn't used to. Save made by Hart, and the rebound gathered by William Karlsson. Puck carried in. We don't know what happened with a blast turned aside by Anderson. Under 12 minutes to go. Jacob Slavin. Puck deflected all the way down. That will be icing as Slavin touches up. 10:59, and we are feeling fine as the Golden Knights have a 3-goal lead here in game two. Puck's carried right back in now by Colton Sissons, trying to find Barbashev. What a save by Anderson. On the pass from Sissons to Barbashev in front. Now Pavel Dorofeev skates in. And a bump, 8:33 to go here in the third. I was going to say that had to be a penalty. Probably another cross-check. Rod Brindamore wants an explanation. Well, not much to say, really. One of your Hurricanes players hit the lumber into the back of the Golden Knights player. So Sebastian Aho is the guilty party. Yes, he gets the lumber into Shea Theodore. Not liking the call, but it's pretty cut and dry there, my friend. Ooh, hot dogs. Hurricanes win the draw, back to Gostisbehere. So they got time, there's a fumble for it. Denied by Anderson down low. Hurricanes look to get it out. The left side now to Stone. Stone gets around. Gostisbehere shoots. Denied. And a save made by Freddie Anderson. He'll hang on. 1:04 to go. Nope. We're not watching that. Seriously, he can make a 10-bell save. He can make a 110-bell save. I'm not watching any more of his highlights. They showed him way too much. And for a goaltender who's given up 5 goals, he's been showed way too much. Barbashev settles it down, shoots, save Anderson. Golden Knights may not have scored yet, but they've had plenty of chances. Maybe time for one more rush. William Karlsson will lead that rush. Cuts to the net, that shot deflects wide. Anderson from the blue line, that shot's blocked. And Carolina is 2-0 on the PK. But I will say this second power play looked a lot more dangerous than attempt number 1. Karlsson dumps it in. Save off of Howden. And that's it. Offside, 4:29 to go. Yeah, we're not watching that again. See how many times they keep showing Freddie Anderson? This is why. I only allow for 3 highlight reels because if I allowed every single one, the stream would be another 10 minutes. It's ridiculous. Has he made some fantastic saves? Yes, he has. But he's also given up 5 goals. And I'd rather showcase other players. Like I said, it could be other Hurricanes players. I don't care. But I know what's going to happen now when I go to upload this. They're going to have 3 Freddie Andersons, and I can choose from 3 of the same photos because AI is a POS. And doesn't realize that this is a Golden Knights gaming, this is a gaming channel where I play as the Vegas Golden Knights. I don't want to see Carolina Hurricanes players in my thumbnail. Oh, that was a big hit. Here comes Dorofeev, excuse me, around Slavin. Shot denied, and the rebound was gathered by Stone. He couldn't do anything with it. Oh, you ain't got wheels no more, my friend. You can't have wheels when you're knocked off your skates. Hurricanes players not liking this. It's a 3rd power play opportunity for the Golden Knights, and yet another cross-check. And it's former Golden Knight Will Carrier, more than likely still bitter about the fact that he was not re-signed by the Golden Knights after winning a Stanley Cup. Well, the Knights held him in front. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Carlson's got it. That shot's blocked. Well, the Knights still have it as this 2nd power play unit goes to work. Nikishin to Stahl. Martner knocked down. Rebound. Martner had that with short-handed bid, but it won't matter. Excuse me. As the Vegas Golden Knights defeat the Hurricanes at a more reasonable score this time, 5-2. 1 less goal than Game 1 for the Golden Knights and 1 more goal for the Canes, but same result. Golden Knights with a better team through 60 minutes and have a 2-0 lead to show for it as the scene will shift to Vegas on Saturday night. Puck knocked down behind the boards there. What a play that would have been if that could have turned into a goal, but did not. There's a highlight of Keandre Miller for getting an assist. He's one of the 3 stars, I guess. Good for him. And let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 44-18 in favor of the VGK. Hits, 33-15 in favor of Vegas as well. Carolina won the face-off battle by a wide margin. They also won passing percentage, a little closer though. Golden Knights 0 for 3 on the man advantage. 3 opportunities, all thanks to Carolina cross-checking minors, but could not cash in. 5 goals at even strength, 2 of which off the stick of magic Mitch Marner, and the Golden Knights are halfway home to their 2nd Stanley Cup. Thank you all for tuning into this doubleheader here on the VIG Lounge. Once more, I have been the visually impaired gamer 1987. I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a therapeutic Thursday, everybody. And of course, go Knights!